Even if you're not promiscuous, they're looking at you as if you have been passed around. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, my name is Brianna and I make health, beauty, and lifestyle videos to inspire and motivate women like myself. I just thought about this meme that I saw about basically dropping out of college to become a stripper. With today's world and social media and reality TV and things that should not be glorified, being glorified and glamorized. That's the word, glamorized. I graduated from college. I just wanted to be the positive voice, if you will. And disclaimer, I am not bashing anybody who chooses this lifestyle. It's not for everybody. And I'm just here to educate. It seems like it's a good lifestyle. It seems like it's just, easy. You just show your body. You make a lot of money, you meet a lot of people, blah, blah, blah. Well, a lot of things you got to think twice and three times about before actually really considering it and really doing it, because when you hear, and I am very intrigued with the lifestyle of strippers. I watch certain people who are strippers on YouTube. I love Pretty Boy XO. I loved Jasmine Black. It's several people that I watched because I was intrigued about the lifestyle. And when you watch these things and you hear what they're saying and the things that they have to go through, that is not an easy career. It's not an easy lifestyle. It's not an easy job at all. It's not as simple as you just take your clothes off and you just get a whole bunch of money. You have to compete with these girls that have been there. You have to compete for clientele. You have to find the right place to work at. And I'm gonna just give y'all a list of reasons as to why this is not as simple or not as enticing as it may seem. We see Amber Rose, we see Black China. Was she a stripper? Not sure. We see Cardi B. We see them, Even I just found out Eve used to be a stripper. We see these people that have success stories after being a stripper. We don't see all of the back stuff, all of the behind the scenes. So first of all, number one reason, there is a stamp that is put on you when you become a stripper. It's literally automatic. It's like people try to tell me, oh, you should do OnlyFans. You don't have to do certain things on there. And I'm like, it's just the stigma of it. It's the stigma. When you become a stripper, that's what people see you as. Regardless of how far you've come, regardless of the accomplishments that you've made, you are put in that category automatically, and it does not go away. It might be harder for you to get in different doors down the line because of that. Like on The Best Man, I know it's fictional, but that's our whole thing. That's Candace's whole characterization, is she used to be a stripper and now she's trying to be a housewife, This is not for everybody. Do you know how to fight? Do you know how to defend yourself? Do you know how to protect yourself in a moment of sheer and utter danger all the time? Are you ready to be on the defense? Are you ready to manipulate people constantly? Because that's all it is. It's manipulating your clients to give you more money. You have to constantly flirt with people you do not want to. And I thought about being a bartender too, because bartenders at strip clubs make just as much money as the dancers. But I don't want to flirt with people that I don't want to all day and night. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be fake. I'm not a fake person. I can't put on a persona every day. You really don't want to be there. But you have to tease these people. You have to entice them. You have to bring them in. You have to promote them. You have to promote on your social media if you're a bartender or a dancer. It's a part of your job to promote and spread the word. There's jealousy, judgment, of course. And you're gonna have to be ready to be single, because of course there are people who are dancers who are in relationships, but how often does that work out? And there's several videos, TikToks, whatever's, of men talking about how nobody wants to marry a stripper. Nobody. Because as soon as you become a stripper, even if you're not promiscuous, they're looking at you as if you have been passed around. Because a lot of strippers, they do increase their income by doing more things. You might not, but how would the guys know? How do they know? So those are the things, those are the reasons within that world as to why you should not. And here are some reasons why you shouldn't, outside of that, outside of anything to do with that. There are countless ways to make money without being a dancer, without being a stripper. There are countless ways. And of course, it could like jumpstart you, it could fund a business and things like that. But there are, when I tell you, there are infinite things that you can do, infinite ways to get to the same place. That's not the only way. Consider other ways before you just go to this. Unless you literally just enjoy that lifestyle, then that's okay. But if you're like not that kind of person, no, look outside of that first and try those things first. Like you can even try OnlyFans first. Like that would be better than actually going to a strip club and being a dancer. You still have the stigma, like I said, but it's less dangerous. Even I would say stepping down further and being an Instagram model over being a dancer, because you don't have to be completely, or you don't have to show as much, but it's better than actually. And you can make a lot of money, and you can meet more people, and you can have more opportunities that way. My last reason is that it is a very low vibrational occupation. It's a very low vibrational environment. That whole world is like working in a plant. If you're from the Midwest, then you hear the infamous working in a plant, it's a whole nother world. Jail is a whole nother world. Strip clubs, whole nother world within itself. And when you work there, you get sucked into it and you're around it every day. And it's very low vibrational, and it's easy to get caught up in that world. You might have all the money that you want. You might have all the clothes, all the everything. But you're always going to want more. And spiritual satisfaction is way more valuable than anything material, because that's the whole point of you doing that, is to have material things and money. The side effects from it is it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Follow your heart, because when you follow your heart, that's when you're gonna find your passion, and you can monetize anything. So you can monetize your passion. If you have questions about spirituality, don't know what it is, or you want to get started and you need help, like where do I start? I have an ebook for you down in the description box. You can check it out and download it to start your journey. And I really hope that y'all got this message. I really hope that you find some positivity within it and some inspiration to not let the stripper lifestyle make you feel like it's something you're missing out on, because it's not. Like, it's really not. I mean, I'm not speaking from experience, but I've watched enough people, I've watched enough documentaries, and I know that there are ways to make money without doing that, to know that it's not like, So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.